Omni Lucid presents.
Hey everyone, welcome to Omni Lucid Presents. This is the review of Raiders of the North Sea. So we just got done playing the full playthrough video. You guys can check that out next if you feel like it. It's a little bit longer video, but we're doing the breakdown, so we're doing 3 videos for each game, which is the review, the rules, and the playthrough, so you can go through and check out any portion of that you want without having to sit through really long videos like we were originally doing, just trying to make a little bit shorter videos for you guys as well. So I won the game, although maybe I shouldn't have said that because now you guys will already know what's going to happen at the end. I won't tell you by how much then, but I'll ask Ashley first. So what do you think of Raiders of the North Sea?
I think it's fun.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay, always good. So you would like to play again? Something that you would like to play with other people?
Yes.
So far we've only played just the 2 of us, which is primarily how we play. For anyone, most people that watch the channel probably already know that. So anything that you didn't like about it, or you don't like about it, I should say?
Not really.
No? Everything feels nice and balanced as far as...
I mean, the only time I was getting frustrated was when I had certain colored guys that couldn't go in certain areas.
Yeah, when you had either the grays and you wanted to go to the white areas, or the...
Usually I wanted to go to the gray, and I had a white or a black.
Yeah.
So.
But that kind of balances it out, that you can't always go where you want. You don't like that? You just want to be able to go wherever you want, whenever you want?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the only downside that you've seen with it?
I think so. Maybe come back to me.
Okay, well, for my negatives, I actually, I'm the same. I really don't have any. I like that you can't just go wherever you want, whenever you want, that you have to have the appropriate colored Viking to go to that place. It kind of makes you have to plan and strategize a little bit more your moves. I guess the only downside that I would say to it is it starts a little slow, because you have to build up so much in the back in your town and in your fort and all that. You have to build up a little bit before you can get going, but once you move out, then you get to start doing a lot of stuff. And again, I like how on the board, and I'll just show that, I like how you start down here in your fort, and then once you build up, you just slowly make your way up the map, just because it seems thematic. Like you sail across this, I mean, it's supposed to be the sea. This looks like a river basically, but you sail across the sea and you start attacking the harbor, and then you make it in and you start hitting outposts and monasteries, and finally you get strong enough that you can take on the fortress. So I like that feel, but the initial build up, it's a little slow, but it's definitely not something that I would ding it for. Just more so something that I'm mentioning.
It's almost like a 2-part game, because down here you are kind of just setting up all your supplies, gathering your men, gathering your supplies, getting ready. Yep. Then you're playing the other part of the game. Yep.
Yeah, it's like the preparatory portion of it.
And I think this can get faster and faster as you play it more.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, already, as long as you have people that are paying attention. I mean, when you guys watch the playthrough, you'll see. I mean, at the beginning, I was already just like, yep, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna grab that, go there, grab that. Once we get into it, I slow down a little bit, because then again, you have to kind of pay attention to the gray, black, or white pieces. But yeah, okay, so good things that you really like.
I like trading in my cows for my milk.
Okay. You like milking your cows, okay.
I don't know. I mean, I like a lot of it, but I can't think of anything that like stands out to me. I like the characters.
The characters, okay.
Yeah, and the character cards and like their little things they do. I think that part's fun.
What about the character cards? Do you like the way they look, or?
I like the way they look, and I like how they each have their own little special actions.
Yeah. So the asymmetric abilities with the characters. Plus, I know in one of the other games we played, you said that you didn't like that there weren't any female Vikings, and this one definitely has that. I think for a while there, you had all female.
Yeah, it's half and half right now.
Yeah. So.
And these females got me lots of VPs.
Yes, they did. Yep. They're pretty tough ladies, pretty tough gals there. Yeah, so for things that I liked, I agree with Ashley. The art style on these it's pretty cool. I like all the different looks of the characters. I like all the different ways to earn victory points. That you get victory points for how much armor you've built, for the Valkyries, and how many people that you've sacrificed. It's one of those that even when people are dying, you still get points for it. Again, it stays within that whole Viking theme of, they're going to Valhalla and you still get something for that. And then, yeah, just the different amounts of ways that you get victory points, I really enjoy. Yeah, overall, I really like it. We're going to keep going with our Viking-themed games. If you guys haven't noticed, that's what I've been trying to do. I have an entire shelf over here of Viking games. I'm trying to make my way through as many of the popular ones, or the more popular ones, as there are out there. And then eventually I'm going to do my favorites, whether that ends up being a top 10 or a top 5 or whatever it is. I definitely want to do that. But some of these, unfortunately, like Fire and Axe, take 3 players to play.
You have to get Rowan down here.
Yeah. And Blood Rage, you can play it too, but and me and Asher have played that, so maybe we'll do Blood Rage at 2. But it is more fun at 3. And there's a couple of these that, like Feast for Odin, that I picked up recently. That's just a big game, and it's going to take me a minute to learn. But we are talking about Raiders of the North, so any final thoughts on the game overall?
Another thing to add, it's one of those games where you don't really know who's winning at any point, so it's kind of, you're each just doing your best. You each know kind of what's going on, but
yeah,
it's kind of always a surprise at the end who comes out ahead.
Yeah, because you can follow like the main victory track, but unless you're like looking at each thing and adding it all up, plus when you're doing the offerings to the chieftain, those you're supposed to turn those down so nobody can see it until the end of the game. You got yours pretty late, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, that's another nice one too, that you're just kind of playing the game and trying to do the best, and then in the end, it's, oh hey, that's what happened. Yeah, so overall, really good game. I think it's one that we'll continue to play. I look forward to getting this one to the table with Brian and Jordan and any of our other friends. But yeah, that is our review of Raiders of the North Sea. Highly recommend it. Let us know what you guys think of the game. I know there are a couple expansions. If anybody wants to say, hey, this one definitely makes the game even better, please let us know, and maybe at some point I'll get that. I think I still want to play the base game a few more times before I start diving into expansions, but yeah, let us know in the comments. Tell us what you think, and as always, like, share, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.